Good morning, grade 6 students. Today we will uh, continue solving exercises about chapter 4 powers. So please put your homeworks in front of you and follow with me how to solve exercise 6. The first one, 4 squared or 4 to the power 2. To calculate it, I have to write it's 4 times 4, which is how much? 16. 3 to the power 4, it's a 3 multiplied by itself 4 times. So 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Mentally, we can say that 3 times 3, 9, and 3 times 3, 9. So 9 times 9 is 81. 10 to the power 5, it's a power of 10, so I can simply write 1 and write what's the exponent 5. I can write 5 zeros next to 1, or I can say it's 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. 10 multiplied by itself 5 times, and when I multiply by 10 I just add zeros. Okay, you can directly write this answer here. Now 2 cubed times 5 squared. What do you mean by 2 cubed? It's 2 times 2 times 2, and 5 squared is 5 times 5. Now 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8. So it's 8 times how much? 5 times 5, 25. So it can be written as 8 times 25, which is 200. Okay? Now 4 times 4 squared. 4 is written, 4 squared is 4 times 4. So 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64. Now 2 to the power 5. It's 2 multiplied by itself 5 times. So I can write 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. You can always check your answers by using calculator, but first let's solve it mentally. 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8. And here you have 2 times 2, 4. 8 times 4 is 32. So 2 to the power 5 equals to 32. Now 6 to the power 3, or 6 cubed, it's 6 times 6 times 6. It's 36 times 6, which is 216. The same idea is applied here. 7 cubed, it's 7 times 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49, and 49 times 7 is 343. 4 squared, it's 4 times 4, which is 16, times 10 to the power 3, which is 1000. So here you can directly write 16 and 3 zeros next to it, since we have 10 to the power 3. The answer is 16,000. Now 3 squared, it's 3 times 3, or you can simply write 9. 3 squared, again 3 times 3, or we can write 9 times 3. 9 times 9 is 81. Now 81 times 3 is 243. Okay, there are many strategies to solve them. You can choose the one that you find here for you. Now part B of exercise 6. Look, here we have a decimal number. The rule says that when we multiply a decimal number by a power of 10, you can look to the exponent, it's 2. So to the right or to the left, I'm multiplying, so the number should be bigger. To make this number bigger, I have to move the point to the right. How many times? 10 power 2, it means 2 times. It's between 3 and 1. First time I move it here, and the second time here. So the answer is 316. Okay? 4.735 times 10 to the power 2. Again, you can say I'm multiplying this decimal number by 100, so I have to move the point 2 times to the right. You can directly write the answer, which is 473.5. Did you see that? I moved it 2 times to the right, so the point should be placed between 3 and 5 as shown here. Now, multiplying by 10 to the power 4, I can directly write that if they don't ask me to show my work, if they ask me to show my work, I have to write each step. Now, times 10 to the power 4, it's times 10,000. Directly I can say it's 10 to the power 4, so I have to move the decimal point 4 times to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer should be 0.1. The point is placed between 0 and 1. Now, times 10 to the power 4. Let's move it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 7 point. And we know that 7.0, it's the same as 7. So I can directly write it's 7. Now we are going to divide by 10 power 3. Division means the number should be smaller. Then I have to move the point to the left. Okay? Here 10 power 3 is 1000. Since the power is 3, so I can move this point 3 times to the left. 1. But here I don't have another numbers. 2, 3. To put a point, there are 2 missing places here. I should write 0 to fill in the missing place. Now let's check it up. Is it correct? Here was the point. I have to move it 3 times to the left. 1, 2, 3. So yes, it's correct. Now 7.9 times 1 over 10 to the power 2. I have to divide it by 100 or 10 to the power 2. So let's move this point 2 times to the left. It was here 1, 2. So the answer is 0.079. Multiplication makes the number bigger, so I have to move the point to the right. How many times? 4 times. 1, 2, 3. Here I have a missing number. So which number should I put here? Definitely I'm multiplying by 10. So this missing number should be 0. Okay, again it was here 1, 2, 3. And here is the missing place where we put 0. Now, times 10 to the power 8. So directly, let's move. There's no need every time to write times 10,000, 100,000, million, and so on. We can directly move this point 8 times to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still need 3 spaces, so I have to write 3 zeros next to the number. Okay, again, I write here 10 to the power 8 as 100 million only for simplicity to see that 10 power 8 can be written as 100 million, 1 and 8 zeros next to it. Now, here we have times 10 to the power 5. So let's move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the point should be placed between 0 and 4 as shown here. Okay? 500 is times 10 to the power 7. We have to move the point 7 times to the right since I'm multiplying. So here it was 0.05, 1, 2. I still need to add 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? I moved the decimal point 2 times and then it's 10 power 7. I moved it 2 times. I still have to multiply by 10 to the power 5. So I add 5 zeros next to it. 43.5 times 1 over 10. We have over. We are dividing by 10. So simply move the point to the left to make the number smaller. It will be 4.35. Now 10 to the power 0. As we said before, every number or letter to the power 0, I can write it directly equals to 1. So 4.72 over 1, any number multiplied or divided by 1 remains the same. So the answer is 4.72. Okay, so if you please, you have to write the answers. Your homework is to solve exercise 10, page 57, and don't forget to hand in your work and the assignment. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.